Each day of mentor group at Chaminade College Preparatory School looks different. There might be a fun match of shinny hockey, a game challenge on the whiteboard, or just a morning talk with a teacher.
It's an easy way if you come into school. It's an easy way to settle down, or if you need to just cool off after something big, you can sit and just talk with your friends.
Each mentor group is part of a larger house within the school of almost 900 that includes both middle and high school boys. Chaminade was one of the first schools in the United States to create a house system back in 2003. Todd Guidry is middle school principal.
It's been transformative for our school culture and our school community.
Chaminade has 5 houses, each named after important Marianist educators. Each house has a crest, a color, and a Latin motto to live by. Senior Teddy Phelan is a house captain and school leader, something he didn't know was possible when he arrived here as a freshman.
I came from a really small school, so I was kind of scared coming to Chaminade, just because they had a middle school, so I'd be afraid that everyone would be friends and I wouldn't really know how to fit in or where to fit in. But the house system brought me right into Chaminade. It gave me a core group of guys to hang out with.
Gryffindor!
Most Americans learned about house systems through the popular Harry Potter series, although houses have been around for decades in European boarding schools. In the movies, a magic sorting hat groups students who live, study, and compete against each other, all to earn house points. There are no flying brooms or magic hats at Chaminade, but there is plenty of fun incorporated into the school's annual competition for the House Cup. Competition day includes various battles of football, paddleball, trivia, Uno, and more. Points are also earned through attendance at sporting events, plays, and through community service throughout the school year.
I don't really care who wins the House Cup. The kids love the competition, and so their buy-in to the house system comes from the really creative activities and events that we put on for them.
And that buy-in, Guidry says, is what allows the system to thrive and do its serious work as students both play and pray with their house members.
It has accomplished the goals that we set out for it to, which is to build cross-divisional relationships, meaning our students in all grade levels know students in other grade levels. We have time and time again seniors come to us and say, hey, look, there's a 7th grader who's acting kind of funny. I think you guys should check it out. Something's going on. Time and time again, 8th graders will say, I'm struggling with math, but don't worry about it, my senior leader's helping me with it. And that's the real stuff that we find most valuable.
A growing body of research finds that students pick up signals from their schools and their peers about whether or not they belong, and those perceptions can affect their success both inside and outside the classroom.
The sense of community, the sense of belonging, and the sense of loyalty to the school and to others allows them to thrive in the other things that are important to them.
Good morning!
That's why the idea, which began in U.S. colleges and high schools, has also spread to elementary and middle schools.
I think it's definitely a game changer.
Melissa Armbruster pitched the idea when the Wentzville School District opened a new elementary school with 900 students. Leaders were looking for ways to make the large Stone Creek Elementary feel smaller.
We wanted to try something new that hadn't really been done in our district or kind of in this area, and so we just spent time researching schools around the United States that had implemented the house system, and literally we just took the best parts of everybody's system to kind of create our own system.
Armbruster modeled their program after the Ron Clark Academy in Georgia. Stone Creek's version has an imaginary twist. With the creative design of an art instructor and fellow teachers, the school decorated the cafeteria in a medieval theme with the crests of the 4 houses. The school mascot is a dragon. House leaders wear colorful robes.
We have some points for academics, we have points for behavior, and then we also talk about that there's those times when students are doing things that you just know this deserves a house point.
There is a dragon code for behavior. Points are also earned for activities in academics. No child is alone in the house. There are families within the houses, and each child has a buddy and student leader.
Last year, I really looked up to all the house leaders, and I thought it was really cool how they can make a big difference, and so I wanted to do the same.
I think it's brought everybody closer together. It's brought the kindergartners closer to the older kids, and it's just a nice time. It's just when on Late Start Mondays we have all these house competitions. It's just a lot of fun, and you earn house points by doing that.
The mystical theme has helped grow enthusiasm among students for their houses, represented by stones, each with a unique perspective.
I'm the House of Malachi.
And what does that mean?
Inspiration, and it's like a stone, and our color is green, and we try to inspire other kids to do their best.
Our house trait is generosity, so those kids they know to show that trait the most. Everybody feels loved in their houses, and that we're all a big family.
Around, big muscles. There you go. Okay, you got one. It's the day of one.
And it's not just students who can earn points. Parents can earn points for volunteer work and attending PTO meetings and parent conferences.
I think the culture here is one that I've never experienced before in a school. You heard our students talk about together we're stronger, so even though we're divided in 4 houses, we all kind of have a common purpose, and everybody is helping everyone. It's positive. People feel a sense of belonging.
And back at Chaminade College Preparatory School, leaders are sharing their house system experiences with educators around the country. Seeing a need for professional networking on the issue, the school founded the House System Institute. The institute hosted its first workshop at Chaminade 2 years ago. A new one is planned for the summer of 2019.
Clearly is meeting a need, met a need for schools, because it's a growing trend in schools, because the program's so effective, and schools like us have had such success with it.
And for students like Teddy Phelan, his house, O'Donnell, created the perfect home for lifelong friendships.
I definitely think that it forms relationships that you'll never lose, and it also teaches you a number of different values and characteristics that will carry on throughout your life.